Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Saturday night Creche. And this week we have a full crew. Look at them, all beautiful. There they are. So I need to mute that because it is going to really annoy me. So how is everybody? I'll tell you what, I'll unmute you all to save you worrying about it. There we go. There we go. How is everybody this fine and beautiful Saturday?
Yep, good.
Don't all speak at once. It's all right.
Good, thank you.
Yep.
I'm fine. They'll be that.
It's going to be one of those shows, isn't it? Right. Okay. Let's start at the beginning and work our way around. We shall start with Mr. James Skiffins. Good evening, James. How are you? You're going to have to stop muting yourself.
Hello. I thought I muted myself. You muted me, then I muted myself, and then I muted myself again. So there you go. But the professional as always.
Brilliant.
How are you?
So what are you up to this week? Or what have you been up to all week?
I have been mainly up to absolutely nothing. I've been working, and it's been the temperature's changed a little bit. It's been cold in here, so I've avoided it completely.
Sounds very familiar, but we'll get to me in a little while. So, not much happening on the bench for yourself this week. What about this evening? What are you going to be doing tonight?
I got the Corvette behind me. I'm going to be mucking around with that a little bit. I've got said figure that I need to put a gloss coat on.
Nice.
So that'll be putting a gloss coat on that. A little bit of gloss work on the Corvette because I happily went along and did a little bit of oil work on it and then suddenly realised I hadn't put a gloss coat on it. So,
yes. It gets quite difficult to wash that oil off, doesn't it, if there's not a gloss coat on?
It's water-based, so it's a little easier. But, I when I was doing the Sunday Parade, I was doing that and I couldn't quite figure out why I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. And then after I'd finished the show, I suddenly went, oh, you numpty.
Excellent. Okay, next up we have the indomitable Mr. Steve from Totally Scale Models. Good evening, Stephen. How are you this week?
I'm not too bad, thank you. Yourself?
Good.
How's
That's looking awful fancy in the background there. What's happened there?
Yeah, it's just more or less finished. So.
Excellent. It's looking really good, I have to say. It looks really bright and really roomy.
By putting that on, but then it just blots out. So.
Yeah. I'm liking it. It looks looking good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Good, yeah. I want to get some more of these IKEA cases to go along the bottom there.
Yes.
All glass stuff.
Excellent. So, what are you going to be working on tonight, Warren, if anything, and what have you been working on all week, if anything?
Working on during the week has been doing a bit more touching up. I've got the spray booth all sorted now. I've turned the doors around on the shed, so I've got the door opens differently.
So you have to roll in because they open sideways.
Pardon?
Do you have to roll in the shed now because they open like long ways?
Yeah, go up like that. Yeah, like Batman. Yeah. I'll probably do some on the DR9, D9R.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, next up we have the one, the only, Mr. Chris from HD Models. Good evening, Chris, and how have you been this week?
Oh, fair to middling. Good afternoon, where I'm at. By the way, just epilepsy is a pain. Anyways, other than that, I haven't had a chance to really get to the bench this week. So
that's understandable.
Today, though, just a little bit ago, I decided to start doing some scratch building on some sandbags.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
Nice, I'm liking that.
I went ahead and made them a lot taller because I didn't like the ones that come with the kit. So I decided to start making some of my own
what are you making those from?
Excuse me?
What material are you making those from?
It's called it's like milliput, but it's called DOS modeling clay.
Yes, modeling clay. Yes, it's very good stuff. Apparently,
it's basically ceramic.
Yes.
So as it starts to dry a little bit, you just put some water on it, paint some water on it, and
away it goes
right back to what it was. And
for those in the UK, that stuff is available in Hobbycraft.
And that's like, it was like $4 for 2.5 pounds of this stuff. And I'll never use it all, but I mean, why not?
Never say never.
Well,
you can make yourself a couple of thousand sandbags at 1/35 scale.
You can make all kinds of stuff out of that thing. Once it hardens up and dries, it's solid. So other than that, that's what I'm doing.
Awesome. And last, go on.
Sorry to butt in. If you put that when you've opened it, Chris, into a sealed plastic container with a small amount of water in the container,
right,
it'll keep the moisture in there for a lot longer.
Right. It's like a foil package it comes in. And I was just thinking the same thing, is that if it starts to dry out, what it reminds me of is back when I was in high school in ceramics class, that this is kind of the same stuff. And if you keep it kind of damp and then you mold it in, as you use it, it'll stay that way indefinitely.
Yeah.
So I've just got to find a container for it. I just opened it up no more than, 20 minutes ago. So
just put the water separately. Don't put it in the actual foil bit. But what that'll do is it'll create a moist atmosphere inside the plastic box, which will help.
All right. So that it won't dry out.
All
right. It kind of gets a skin on it first.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it crusty? No,
hey.
Right. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Last but not least, we have the 2-for-1. Of course, that is Lewis and Nat from Modelmaking Trucker Fame and Dexterous Crafter. So, good evening, chaps and chapettes.
Evening, gents.
Evening.
So, what are you guys up to all week, and what are you up to tonight?
Well, I've been busy at work, really busy. I did a little bit on my tank in the truck. But tonight, I'm trying something a little bit different.
Ooh.
So, because I'm now off over the weekends, I've got Connor and Paige all day screaming and shouting and killing each other. I'm not going to tell them to keep quiet while I do videoing. So I am going to try and do some recording while all the background noise is going on, and cut the sound off and do a voiceover. So I'm going to try it on a simple kit to start before I go straight onto the turf pits. I do have a question for everyone in chat.
Ooh,
choice of
pay attention, people.
So I can either do the F14A Tomcat.
Don't tell me you won that.
No, this one was actually given to me by someone who won it.
Oh, okay.
Or
very nice.
I've got
Slave One.
Slave One.
Tomcat.
I'm going to go with a Tomcat.
Tomcat.
Oh, you shut up. Get out.
You would, James.
See, I was thinking the Tomcat, so that's 2 each. So Chris decided. Well, let's put it back to that.
Already said it.
Tomcat.
Right, folks. Thanks very much for coming this evening, but that's the stream over.
All right.
Oh dear. So it looks like answers are coming in chat as well, Lewis. So pay attention for that.
Will do.
Keep count.
So there we go. So Nat, what about yourself?
Not a lot. I've been doing some more filming for my Peter Rabbit patchwork quilt that's now on my Dexterous Crafting YouTube channel.
Excellent.
Been getting some more of that done, and tonight, because someone's holding the table, I'm working on my Humpty Dumpty's mini-tin.
Cool. Okie doke. Awesome.
You're working on Lewis?
Oh God!
She said Humpty Dumpty, not Numpty Dumpty.
Oh, sorry, misheard it.
So, folks, that's what we're all up to. So, what are you lot up to? So, I'm going to go and head on over to chat, and we'll take a look to see who's here. So, while I'm doing that, if you let us know what you're working on in the chat, we shall take a look. And of course, don't forget, there's a title to the video. It's actually supposed to be E = American Refugee, not America Refugee. So, no answers at the moment, not yet. Have a think about it and have a look at it. Google it, see if you can find what the answer is, but don't put an answer in yet. We'll look for an answer pretty much straight after Lewis has done his bit. So, actually, I've not been through what I've been up to, have I?
No, you haven't. What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Nothing.
What are you doing,
That's
Karl?
what I've been up to. Absolutely. I'm pretty much in the same boat as James been. This week I have been studying for my new job and taking exams. So I've done 3 exams this week. I've got another exam next week. So that's what I've been up to. Stressing over work. So, right. Moving swiftly on, we are going to head on over to chat and see who's here and what everyone's up to. So, first, as always, is a model making a mayhem. That is AKA Andy saying hello. Echo. Oh.
Hi, Andy.
Oh. Well, first one here then. So, yeah. Evening, Andy. Hope you're doing all right.
Hello, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Andrew.
And then, of course, we've got S3 Model Works. That's Scotty's Scale Studios saying, Andy, aren't you always the first one here? And then he's saying, good evening, James. So, good evening, Scotty. It's good to see you here. And scrolling down, it's all those lot coming in, saying hello, and people chatting. Andy saying hello to everybody. Then we've got Nat, the Dexterous Crafter, saying good evening, everybody.
Yes, evening again, everyone.
Yeah, so scrolling on down, we've got Mark Ewing coming in saying, good evening all. How are we all tonight? Hopefully all safe. Good evening, Mark. I'm doing quite well for all things considered. Thank you very much.
I'm fairly safe, although she is in arm's length, so maybe not.
Have you bought anything that's not like top secret yet? Oh, sorry. So then it's just everybody saying good evening to each other, asking how everybody is and making sure everybody's all right. And then we've got Model Making Haggis in saying, hey, Nat.
Hey, evening, Haggis.
Yeah, he's ignoring the rest of us, just speaking to you, Nat. So,
What can I say?
What can we
She's a
say?
lot better
Charming.
looking than all you guys, so just shut up. Come on.
So, and then it looks like Andy's having a few people issues at work. Andy, there's nothing worse than people, honestly. And as they say, a change is good as a rest. So, yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with looking for new employment. So, all the best to you, buddy. And then we've got Ian Douthwaite joining us for the evening, saying, good evening, everyone. First chance to watch for a few weeks due to another treatment cycle. However, all good now for a while. That's good to hear, Ian. That's good to hear. I hope you're doing all right.
Evening, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Ian.
So, yeah, that's everybody else saying hi, Ian. Glad everything's going all right.
Yep,
So, and welcome and saying hi. So, scrolling on down, who else is here? We've currently got 24 watching. So, come on, folks. Say hello.
Hello.
And there's
hello.
in comes Malcolm saying, plugged in. Good evening, folk. Just one folk. We don't know which one.
That'll be Nat.
Evening,
That'll be Nat.
Malcolm.
Yeah, there we go. See. So I need to have a chat with you in a minute, James. I'll message you in a moment once we're up.
Okay.
Something I need to ask you about. I completely forgot before the show.
Can I just point out that I am on the naughty step already?
You are always on the naughty step. It's just depending on which step you're on, how high the steps go.
Infinity and beyond.
There's only one level, and it's the James level.
So we've got Nim coming in saying, hey-o, everyone. Just finished doing some housework. So you're more than welcome to come across here, Nim, and get the old Hoover out.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Yeah. And then we've got Guano Man coming in saying, hi, all. Good evening, Guano Man.
Evening, Dan.
And
There we go. So They used to be so good at this. I don't know what's happening. They've gone really lax the last week or so.
I'm trying.
Hurry.
So scrolling through, everyone's chatting to each other again, saying hello and welcome. So then we've got a Russell Williamson saying good evening, everybody.
Evening, Russell.
Evening, Russell.
Is that some kind of relation?
No.
Luckily for him now.
Are you sure?
Either that or you're in absolute denial.
He's in absolute denial, but for something completely different, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in denial. I love my wife.
Oh.
Yep. And Model Making Mayhem is saying Lou is voiceover man. So remember, Lewis, when you're doing voiceovers, you have to speak in a very different tone of voice and be very much more sensual and descriptive in how you
Sensual.
speak.
You know, I'm going to be doing these voiceovers. Can you imagine people listening to me as they walk past?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Model Making Trucker.
Trucker. You have to try and get rid of the accent as well, see.
What
You have to be
accent?
very, very neutral without an accent. So
I don't have an accent. I'm from Lincolnshire.
Exactly.
Bayek. Ruddy elf.
Good.
So scrolling on through what we got here. So Mark's Modelling Ramblings is here, and he's saying trying to bend some small angle parts and attach them to the thin edge. So I must admit I've skipped chat here. So Stuart Bremner's joined us saying good evening. Hope all are well. I missed that. So apologies, Stuart. Yeah, people have been talking about saying Mark is actually it's on about PE and stuff. So Mark is saying to Scotty Scale Studio, I know that feeling. Threw some small PE in the bin this week. That's what all PE should be done.
No.
Yeah. They're meant to go on a Hobby Boss Lechter Panzer Fahrwagen.
Ooh.
And Model Making Haggis is saying, please hit the like button, folks. That'd be wonderful if you would. That's entirely up to you, though. If you don't like it, hit that thumbs down. But if you're ballsy enough to hit the thumbs down, be ballsy enough to leave us a comment and tell us why. That'd be lovely. So where are we up to in chat before I get completely lost again? So Mark's Modding Ramble is saying he's raging at ammo by MIG Paint. SH1T stuff that's going to follow the PE in the bin. I've heard that ammo by MIG Paint is supposed to be pretty good. Any of you guys used it?
What?
No?
I use it. I think it's quite good, especially for brush painting.
Right, okay.
MIG ammo?
Mm-hmm.
I use VAO.
Someone has to.
I use that as well.
If it was available in my local store, I would probably use it as well.
I use crayons, so I'm not allowed to use anything else.
Yeah, but you're special. Stuart Bremner saying no modelling for him tonight, just watching us having an early night as working early tomorrow. Yes, we are not going to be on late tonight. We're not going to be any later than 10 o'clock, I think.
Yeah.
It's been quite a hectic week for myself, and I am absolutely exhausted. So I've been driving 160 to 180 miles a day as well. So
God blimey.
Wow.
yeah.
I'm not saying a word.
No, that's your job, though. I had to drive like 85 miles to go to work and then 85 miles back.
Wow.
But it's much quicker with those blue lights in the car now.
Yeah, I wish. I wish. So we've got Kevin Stevens is joining us saying, good evening, gentlemen. And Nat.
Evening, Kevin.
Kevin. So that must mean that Jacqueline is floating around somewhere, but I've not seen her say anything in chat yet. So, good evening, Jacqueline.
Evening, Jacqueline.
Evening, Jacqueline.
See, we beat her to it there. If she's there, of course. And we've had somebody by the name of Clarky. Excuse me, that's a new one for me, saying good evening, gentlefolk. Good evening, Clarky, and welcome to the Creche. I hope you're all right.
Evening, Clarky.
So there we go. We are all caught up with chat. So what we're going to do now?
We could.
Oh,
And we'll see you next week. Oh,
We could.
And that's a wrap. Oh dear.
We could.
We could. Oh, do that again.
Can't name that kid.
That's awesome. So you're going to need to explain yourself, James, seeing as that came from you.
Well,
He's
it
been
did come from me. And of course, I'm not ready, even though it's been a very challenging moment.
So is this something new we've got, or something that's been expanded upon?
Well, this is something new with a twist.
With a
Or something
twist.
old with a new twist.
Ooh.
So, obviously, the first twist, because I am so organised, is
Uh-huh.
Can't name that kid.
it is time to name that kit.
Oh, here we go.
So, obviously, given the title of the thing, we're going to have a series of pictures, and your task is to name that kit.
Cool. Okay.
So this is the first one. And although I have not got a timer on me,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give you a minute to guess
Okey-dokey.
what kit this is.
So I'm going to make a few assumptions here. It's very much looking like German. Looks like a German officer in the commander's hatch.
Could be.
So it could be German. I don't see anyone else who wears a headpiece like that.
I'm gonna say trumpeter, Panzer Mark IV.
That's very specific.
tiger tank.
I'm going to say it's definitely a tank.
So Natalie's keeping scores.
Does Nat know she's keeping score?
Oh yeah, it's so new with the twist we haven't told Nat yet.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
no more than 10 though, or she's going to have to take her socks and shoes off, and I can't stand this.
Oh Lord!
So I take it this kit, is this something you've taken off one of the groups? Somebody's model?
No, this is a kit that you can buy right now.
Where from?
Well, if I tell you that, you tell you the answer, wouldn't it?
Nice try.
So basically, just to expand on it a little bit more for a bit of fun, as Chris has been quite specific, I am willing to give a point if you get the item, the kit, what it is, but I'm also willing to give you a point if you can name the manufacturer.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to go with a Panther.
You're going with the Panther.
Yeah.
I'm going King Tiger.
And I'm going to guess at the manufacturer as being either Meng or Tacom. I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Tacom.
Steve, what are you going to go for?
Meng.
A Meng. Chris, you went for
Trumpeter.
Trumpy, and what was the item?
The Panzer Mark IV.
Panzer 4. Lewis?
I'm going to say a Airfix Churchill. Yeah,
Ooh,
That's proper left field.
that
I like
is
it.
very. So,
Before you go there, we've had John Howell join us, saying good evening, everyone. Good evening, John.
Evening, John.
evening, John.
Quick, John, you've got about 3 seconds to
this
guess
first
what
one,
that kit
obviously,
is.
this first. Yeah, anyone in the chat wants to give it a go?
Yeah, I think the only
It's
we've
exciting,
had
isn't it?
Scotty's taking a guess. He's going Panther, but it's an unknown manufacturer.
Scotty.
Andy's taking a guess. It's a Tankly Tank.
A Tankly Tank.
Tankly Tank. And Mark's Modding Ramble has just gone Tank.
So, is it time?
There we go. Stuart Bremner got a couple of more guesses. Got Mark Ewing saying a Tamiya Panther.
Ooh.
And we've got Stuart Bremner going a King Tiger by Dragon. Mark's Modding Ramblers has gone for a Ryefield Panther.
Ooh.
So there we go. Let's call that one there as stopped. So go on then. Let's have a
There
look,
you go.
James.
It is an Airfix 135th Tiger 1 mid version.
Well, there you go. Look at that.
Got the manufacturer right.
So a point to you.
So, point
I got the tank right.
No, you didn't. You said Panther.
I said tiger.
no, it's a King Tiger. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Shall we do
but
another
then
one?
again, who did Airfix rebox it from? Who did they steal it from?
That's clutching at straws, I think. Karl.
Yeah.
I could tell you, but no one's got it anyway.
I guarantee it's Dragon or something like that.
It is Dragon there.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh.
Now, this is going to be an interesting one.
Is it the foreground or the background? Because there's 2 tanks in that picture.
There is, you're right.
I'm thinking it's going to be the foreground because it's at the front.
It will
The
be
foreground
front.
is at the front.
It will be, yeah. You never know. There might be the same one. Who knows?
Could be.
Okay, so you have now got a minute to guess. Those in the chat and those in the group. And just to remind you, this is a kit that is available right now from any good stockist. And yes, we are looking for a sponsor if anyone would be willing.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So we've got Mark Ewing there saying pass.
I've never heard of that one.
We've got Model Making Mayhem saying it's Italieri twin pack. Very left field guess.
The background tank looks very much like a Panther, but the foreground doesn't.
I was going to say Yak Panther.
So are you going with the kit being a Jag Panther?
Yeah.
Steve?
Yeah.
And a make?
I ain't got a foggiest.
That's a new company.
No idea. No
Oh,
idea.
you're a bugger, you know that. How many of these have you got, by the way?
There are a few more. There's 6 in all.
Cool. Okay. Oh.
Mark Ewing saying Das Works maybe. Interesting.
I think it's a Sherman.
I'm trying to work out that front of that other tank looks very, very familiar.
We've got Ross back.
Oh, so we've got Ross Medlock has joined us this evening, saying good night. Hi, Nat. I must have missed him coming in earlier on, so apologies, Ross, but he's here now.
Evening, Ross.
And Malcolm's just saying there, it's a very low resolution kit.
Yes.
Yes. He's probably taken this tiniest piece of the picture and put it up there so it looks all blurred out. I honestly don't know what that is.
I have tried to make it as difficult as possible, I've got to be honest. So come on, Karl, let's have a guess of some sort.
I think the background tank is a panther, but the foreground, the front doesn't look right for a panther.
Okay, I'll give you a couple more seconds to think of something, Karl. Lewis, what were you going for?
I think it's a Sherman.
A Sherman. Okay. Chris?
Foreground, yeah, I want to say a Sherman. And the background looks like a Panther.
Okay. Any make at all for Chris or Lewis?
I'll go Tamiya, actually. But
Yeah, Tamiya.
Dragon, the manufacturer. For me.
Takom.
Are you going Takom?
Yeah, I'll be different.
What was the type of tank you were going for, Karl?
I don't know. I'm going to pass for that. I don't know.
Okay, so we've got Ross Matlock saying an M10 Hellcat.
Ooh.
Mark saying Takom. And yeah, they're all the guesses. Right, okay, so...
Who named that kit?
What failed?
Press the right buttons, and there it is. It's
SU-85.
SU-85.
And that is a panther in the background.
It is a panther in the background, yeah, you were right. So on that round,
if you'd have picked any other part of that tank, I might have got it. Honestly, if you'd have picked the base of the turret or something like that, or the back of them canisters, the oil, the fuel tanks or anything.
Yeah, that, to be honest, that is where I started at the back, and I thought, oh, too easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Cool. I've never got that. Oh, what was the manufacturer? Sorry.
Zvezda.
Zvezda. Dragon, basically.
Okay, so you've got a minute to guess this one, guys. Again, in the chat and also in the Hangout here right now. You can guess the make of the model, so the manufacturer, and also the kit.
It's got to be a Tiger.
Oh, I was thinking that, but I thought no.
Sherman, Takom.
How rounded the turret looks. It looks like a lerv.
So, Steve, is that a guess?
Sherman, Takom, yeah.
Sherman, Takom. Okay. Anybody else?
I'm going to go for the obvious, a Tiger.
And manufacturer?
Tamiya.
Okay.
We've got plenty of guesses in chat for this one. Oh,
yeah, we've got Scotty. Sorry, that's me. We've got Scotty saying there. Yes, Korean War. Mark is saying a Chaffee. Scott was saying it is a Easy 8 Sherman Italieri. Malcolm's going with a Bandai Pikachu.
Brilliant.
You've got 30 seconds, guys. So, Karl and Chris.
I'll say a Sherman. Tamiya.
Okay, Karl.
I am going for. No idea. Yeah, I'll go with the Sherman as well. By Tamir. I don't think it is.
Okay, we've got Mark Modelling Rambling saying it's a Hobby Boss kit. Mark Ewan saying pure guess, it's the Sherman by Tacom.
Who names that kit?
There we go. M46 pattern by Tacom.
Oh, got a kit manufacturer.
Never even seen that kit before.
No.
Looks nice though.
It's a beautiful kit.
Looks
Lovely tank.
Great tank.
Oh yes.
Well, I got a kit manufacturer right. That's about it.
He did. He did indeed.
By pure chance.
So let me just do. Okay, so halfway through, because there are 6 pictures, and just to give you the running scores at the moment, we got Steve on 2.
Ooh.
We got Lewis on 1.
Woohoo!
And everyone else is a disappointment.
Yeah. That's all right.
That is pure fluke.
So
Who names that kit?
Yeah, the kit's not even on the picture, is it?
yeah, it is just.
Right. So am I gonna have to Google reverse image that?
No cheating. You should get it, if I'm honest. At least 2 of you should get this.
Which
I
two?
think I'm looking at one.
Possibly 3 of you.
Swordfish.
Destroyer.
It's a plane.
Swordfish.
You're going Swordfish here, Steve.
Mm.
And who's it by?
Not sure, man.
Mark Ewing's going for a Viewfighter.
Ooh.
And Scott's just saying good luck on this one.
Yeah.
Airfix kit, I think.
You think it's an Airfix, okay. Okay, so I didn't say this, so I will say it now. But you've got a minute to go, guys, to guess the kit and the manufacturer.
What about ICM?
You're going ICM.
JU88.
JU88. Nim's gone for HMS Hood by Airfix.
Oh.
And Ross has gone for Tamiya Mosquito. So 40 seconds. I'm just saying there is.
PBY Airfix.
Ooh.
Oh, now then.
Mark's Bottle of Ramblings has said he's checking my Tamiya Fix box.
That's cheating.
This will be in people's stash. I can guarantee there'll be someone that's got this in the stash.
No, maybe
Certainly
not.
not in mine.
Come on, Lewis, what's your guess?
Yeah, go on, Lewis.
No pressure.
I'm going to think a Sterling.
Ooh. Sterling. Interesting.
Yeah.
And what manufacturer?
I don't know who makes the Sterlings. Let's say, let's go for Airfix.
Malcolm's thrown a guess in there as well as an Airfix P61. I'm no good.
10 seconds,
game.
everybody. Those of you in the chat, just 10 seconds now. And
Who named that kit?
Oh, who said Shackleton?
Oh,
Somebody
it's
did.
not Shackleton, is it?
No, it can't be a Shackleton. It's too early.
It ain't. It's a Liberator.
Oh,
It is a
I'm sorry.
Liberator. Sorry.
I'm sorry, it's too early for a Shackleton.
Yeah.
Too early? What? It's
That's-
only 8:45.
That's my bad. Yeah, it is actually a Liberator. New release from Edward last year, I believe.
You could leave that as a Shackleton. I wouldn't know.
I fucking would.
To be honest, do you know what I'm thinking to myself? Steve's got to get this. He's built a Shackleton. He's got two of them, for Christ's sake.
Exactly.
No, come on, I was like, no, wrong picture. Damn it.
You couldn't have showed less of that plane if you tried.
No, I know.
That's
Hello.
why
You're a
it's
bugger,
like-
you know that.
Oh, you know,
I am. Yeah, I haven't made them super easy, I've got to be honest. But hey, anyway, on that note,
I'm still on 0 then.
Who named that kit?
Oh.
so from now you've got a minute, guys, in the chat and in the room to guess this kit. Remember, all of these pictures are the kit art on the box of kits that are available in your local hobby store and online right now.
So B17, I'm going to guess.
This is a hard one. I will give you a clue.
I'm gonna say FW 109. Trumpeter.
Okay. Mark's modelling ramblings is saying a B17.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. B17.
Scott is saying B17, Edward. Karl is saying B17, yeah?
Yeah.
I.
I'll have a think about that while others thingy.
Yeah, I'll come back to you on that. That's fine. Nim saying, I know the plane itself is a flying fortress, but the last one is giving me doubts. Clarky saying there that it's Airfix FW109. And Mark's Bottled and Ramblings saying it's a B17, but that is not the kit.
Hey.
Mark is saying that he has guessed the B7. That picture is of a B17, but it is not the kit.
Huh? Doesn't make any sense to me. It's got to
What
be
you
the
mean
kit.
is
'Cause
the
that's
kit
what the
art-
picture is.
The kit art features the B17 in it, but it is not. It is a part of the art. It is not the kit. So it isn't. The kit is not a B17. It is something else. But the B17 is on the picture on the box.
That makes it an impossible guess.
No, it's not
Unless
impossible.
you own the kit.
Not impossible.
It just like the last one, it was the box art, but it wasn't the plane that was blowing up the ship.
So you've got Mark Ewing saying, I think this is some Japanese plane. John Harris saying FW109 Edward. Scotty's saying the silver of the pick, guessing FW109 Edward again. Mark Ewing is saying it's Hobby Boss. And Mark's just pointing out there that there is another wing in the picture. Ross is saying a P51 Mustang FX. And Nim is going with, if my button works, come on. Nim is going with 0. And Malcolm's going Edward 109. So, Steve, you got a guess for me?
I ain't got a clue. Because it had me, because I thought it was B17 by Hobby Boss, but it's obviously not the B17, is it? It's BF 109 by no idea who by.
Okay. Have a think of a manufacturer. Lewis?
I'm thinking it's the FW 109. I think it's Edward.
Yeah, that's my guess. Fucker Wolf 109 by Edward.
Yeah, Edward is a kit. Yeah, actually doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, not got a clue.
Who named that kit?
It is the FW 109A stroke 8 R2 from Edward.
Yay! Nice box art. I like that.
It's a very nice box art. Well, that's made a right old mix up in the numbers. Unfortunately, Steve has only got 1 point on that round because he said BF 109. Ah, no, hang on.
I've got 2 points given for Steve.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
That's why we have you there, Nat. Well done. Okay.
The Edward, and for me, you're close enough for the model.
Close enough.
Probably 2 completely different planes.
Yeah.
It's close enough on the letters.
All right, we'll go with that. So, Steve.
No, I don't think that should be 2 because I was BF 109 is what I said.
I thought you said BF, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I could be wrong. Sorry, all the experts.
I'm no expert. I ain't got a fucking clue. I'm just clutching at school.
So did anybody in chat get it? We've got Malcolm with saying not a 109, a 190. So Malcolm actually changed his mind. And Andy's saying this needs some ear-bleeding elevator music or quiz show countdown music. Boom.
Yeah, funny enough, this was put together somewhat quickly.
Yes.
And I'll come back to that in a moment.
So Malcolm does actually say a 190, an Edward 190, then he changed it. He actually means a 109. So Malcolm got it right as well, but he didn't say FW or BF.
No. Well, I'm going to let the steward decide on any points that maybe need to be awarded. I've got a little note going, but anyway. Okay.
So Scotty's got a Fucker Wolf 190 by Edward as well.
Scotty has. Right, okay. Sorry, let's do this.
Who named that kit?
This is the last one, guys. So you have now a minute to name that kit and manufacturer. Off you go.
So we've got John Paul joining us saying hi all. Good evening, John.
Hi, John.
Evening, John.
F14 Tomcat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malcolm's putting you right.
By
the way, James.
James read it out as 109. It's 190. You're quite right. Yeah, that's my bad. I got my numbers muddled up. What's
YMCA, The Village People by Malcolm. I'm going to second that one.
Manufacturer, Steve?
Not sure.
All right, come back to you, Lewis.
F14 by to me.
Chris?
F18.
Oof.
I want to say Edward.
Ooh. Karl, yourself?
I'm going to go for a Jaguar.
Ooh, gone way left field. Bye.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to guess the manufacturer as Hobby Boss.
20 seconds, everyone in the chat. Steve, have you got a
I
manufacturer?
might change that, though.
Rebel.
Revell. Oh, okay. You want to change something, Karl?
His brain. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
While you're thinking, let me go through the chat very quickly. We've got Ross saying Academy F14 Bombcat.
Academy, that's the other one. Fuck.
We've got S3 model Scotty. He's saying artillery catapult set 172nd. John Howe saying 114 Tomcat Tamiya. Mark saying Academy F14. Nim saying Tomcat. Mark Ewan jumping in there with Tomcat 148th Academy. Mark's Modelling Rambling has said M14A. Jump chat, not good. Modelmaking Bay saying, is that ground truth yearly cheerleader tryout sessions? Modelmaking Ramblings saying Academy F14A. Gary is saying Academy F14 Tomcat Outkin Dogs Boxing.
Yeah, can I change mine to Academy?
Yeah, 2 seconds. Clark is saying A4 Skyhawk from Hobby Boss. Mark's just saying that Jesus is helping him with his typing. Quite a man saying, I think James is gonna. Yeah. Okay, move on. Jacqueline's off saying I'll catch up with you all guys later tomorrow. Sorry, we're off to bed. Good night. Take care.
Good night, Jacqueline.
Good night, Jacqueline.
Good night.
I'm changing mine. What did I say originally?
Jaguar.
Yeah, I want to change it to Tornado.
Manufacturer?
Academy.
Right. Malcolm's just saying it's Academy, looking at the design in the bottom right. Mark's just saying pumpkin dogs. Fair enough. Okay, so I think
Who named that kit?
ta-da!
What is it?
It is an F14A from Academy.
Got the F14.
Did I say Academy? Did I get that bit right?
You did, yeah.
Pure luck.
So, quick tot up. Going to be a steward's inquiry, I'm sure there is.
No, I lost track after that last round, so you get the final count.
Oh, thanks.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure there at all, then, is there?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, I tell you what. That's that. So that would be that. That would be that.
So we can turn that off now then, yeah?
Yeah, we'll stop sharing now.
There we go.
Playing, guys.
That was tough. I expected to be
Right.
like a picture of what the actual kit is, not just the box art.
Yes, I did
That
make
makes
it
it even
tough. I
tougher.
do apologise.
No, that's
But,
fine.
in
But
fairness,
you should have
I
explained it at
thought
the
it was
beginning.
good fun. Yeah,
Yes,
sorry.
it was. It was different.
I've got to be honest. I picked this up from someone else, and they did vintage kits when I saw it.
Yeah.
And boy, that was quite hard. And
I
I
bet
did
that was
manage
hard,
to get
yeah.
a couple, but you have to be quite an anorak. Anyway, the scores
That's
of
a
the
good
doors.
thing. I think with a little bit more planning and a bit more explanation at the beginning that it's box art we're looking at rather than what the actual kit is, then yeah, that can be quite good fun.
I think you should just have to figure that out on your own.
Does anybody else mind if I kick Chris from the stream? Oh, look at Steve with his shopping mall camera. Say hi, Mum. Are we all on the big telly?
Oh, big tear.
We're on the big telly.
Oh, big teller. Right, so the scores of the doors for everyone in the creche. That would be Karl, Steve, Chris, and Lewis. I think this is right. I'll be totally honest. I may have got a little bit carried away because.
Did I score 100 points?
Let me explain before I go any further. Let me explain. Basically,
Well, I know my score.
This is something we tried in different ways the other week. And it was a message that was sent to me saying, are you going to do some pictures this week? And I went, oh, yeah, no worries. And that was like 3 days ago.
Yeah,
well, I sat down about half an hour before we went live and went, oh, no. The voice that you heard, that being...
Her name's that kid.
And as you can see on the thing, it is that difficult because I asked Nat and Lewis to ask the children to say that phrase, it's time to name those kits. So Natalie went upstairs and spoke to Connor, and Connor very kindly did it for me, a little video, but I couldn't figure out how to change the audio into a file in which we could use. So I'd be using it off my phone. I won't share the video because obviously it's him in bed holding his teddy bear with his eyes half open going, what on earth am I doing now? But because it's a young child and it's not my child, I won't share that video. However, there is a second video which I will also not share, which is of another child with a father prodding the child going, say it, say it, say it. No, honestly, there's not. Yeah, so thank you very much to Connor. Unfortunately,
yes, well done, Connor.
It was literally, 7:30 that I messaged you?
Yeah. No, it was more like 2:45.
Oh, anyway,
Connor goes to bed at 7:30.
No, Connor does.
So, yeah, we didn't get too organised with this, but I promise next week we will be a lot more organised.
Yeah, so Nim's saying I'll beat most of you all when it comes to guessing Gundam kits.
Yes.
I bet she would.
Yes. Well, it's something that seems to be very popular at the moment in a lot of the shows. Guess the thing over at Malcolm's on Sunday and other things like that. And it is good fun. It really is. So I got a few ideas for next week. It's not going to be the same. It'll be slightly different, but the same sort
tweaked.
of thing. Yes.
Excellent. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, Lewis, if you want to start getting ready for your bit, we'll be going there in a couple of minutes.
Anyway,
so yeah, folks in chat are saying they enjoyed that, said it was fun. So got Mark's Modeling Rambling saying that was fun, and we got Scotty saying that's fun. And Scotty saying it shows me what I don't know. Yes, indeed. So yeah, it was good. It was different. I've never seen that before on any one show, so I don't get to catch Malcolm's show on a Sunday morning, unfortunately. So yeah, Malcolm saying next week is guess the kilt. Hopefully, it's not what's under the kilt. Yeah, and everybody's saying thank you, Connor. Great job. Well done, Connor. So
Yeah, well done, Connor.
yeah, and Andy's saying he's expecting cheesy quiz show tune next week. We'll see what we can find. I will look for a cheesy tune. So I'm not sure how to play music over StreamYard, whether you can actually upload it or not, because you can download royalty-free music from YouTube. So we'll see if we can do that. But I did find this button. Click that subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell button. So I'm now just got to work out how to make it smaller and down in the corner. So yeah, but yeah, don't forget, folks, hit that subscribe and like button, and of course find everybody else's channel here and do the same there. So
Anyway, James,
Papa, what?
what?
what was the scores?
Yes,
Yeah,
you never
I
actually
didn't
said
do
what
the
the
scores,
score
did I?
was.
Sorry, I went off onto a ramble.
Yes.
And
Not that
yes,
we're very competitive or nothing, but if I haven't won,
no, but did I
I'm not
win?
gonna be happy.
Yeah. Let me wait for Chris to come back, and I'll tell you.
Okie doke. Did
But
Chris
what I
win?
will do is I'll answer a question in the chat. Where's it gone? There it is. Malcolm's just asking, do I have a sparkly jacket?
No, but we can organise something.
Yeah, I will talk to you about that later, guys. I have a couple of ideas in which I've not expanded on, but yeah, there may well be some surprises next week.
Uh-oh. This could get messy, folks.
Well, unfortunately, I'm hosting next week, so
Yes.
Are you?
yeah, it's my
Yeah.
turn, I think.
No.
Is it not?
Think
Yeah, you did last week, Steve.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think.
And I think
Anyway.
also we may have a special guest next week as well.
Indeed, yes. That's what I was going to message you about. What we discussed last week.
No is the answer to your message, although you haven't typed it out yet.
No.
But don't worry, it's in hand, and I will resolve that.
Cool.
Chris will be back shortly. Yeah, one other thing which I would say as well. Obviously, we're trying new things. We want to make it as much fun as possible. Don't get me wrong. It's nice if we do a little bit of modelling while you're all chatting away and we're chatting with you. But we don't really mind if we don't do too much. So the more entertaining things you can think of to set us up or others up, over on the Facebook page, send us a message. Put a post up, put a poll up if you want to be really brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us some ideas, some things you might like us to do, or quizzes, ideas, whatever. Yeah, so just, we're here for you as much as you're here for us. So, indeed. And on that note, no Chris is back. I shall give you the scores on the doors. So, coming out of the four of you, fourth,
Uh-oh.
third, and second is
Dun, dun, dun.
not Steve, because he got 4.
What?
Not Steve, because he got 4. He got first place. Well done, Steve. Everyone else
Was rubbish.
got 3 points.
Oh, okay. We were close.
Oh, that went really well.
So effectively, Steve cheated.
Yeah.
Well done, Steve.
Surprisingly, you were
I still reckon that was a Shackleton.
well done, Steve. You remember my PayPal address, Steve? Yeah.
So
I'm
we've
sorry.
had Common Road Junction join us,
Oh,
saying, "Hey
dear.
guys, hey Common Road Junction, you just missed all the mayhem." So,
Hello, Archie.
Hi, Archie.
yeah.
Hello.
So are you ready, Lewis?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. So, if you want to share your screen, I'm going to hand you all over to Lewis, who's now going to go over your work on the Facebook group. So, if you posted your stuff, keep your eyes peeled. I shall hand you over. Thank you very much, Lewis.
Okay, so first up was me with the 135th Fury that I'm weathering whilst in the truck. So when I get
Nice.
a couple of hours sat on a bay, I do that.
Very nice.
I'm not
Have
entirely
you sprayed that in the truck?
No, I didn't spray it in the truck. I sprayed it at a time, and I'm literally
Oh.
just doing the weathering because
Okay.
I think spraying in the truck.
That's looking very, very nice.
Yeah, I'm not entirely happy. That front's way too light compared to the rest of it, and
Always your worst critic.
yeah.
Can't tell it's too light from here.
And then we got Malcolm.
This is looking good.
Oh,
176-ish abandoned general store from that word in Nevada. Scratch built from plastic card and a paper mache base. Hand painted the sign by zooming in with the webcam and painting full screen.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's looking really, really good.
Is that the actual building then? And we're still
No,
to see
that's the
model.
model. That's the actual building, I think.
Oh,
yeah, that's the real life building.
That's blooming fantastic. Look at it.
wow.
Honestly,
That's outstanding. That is.
it is it made me absolutely speechless watching him do that. I
I
really
saw it. I
did.
was like, whoa.
Did you know a farmer was a man out standing in his own field?
Yes, but he still wore a mask.
Yeah.
We got Scott doing some detailing on Hasegawa's ME163B Comet in 1/32.
Oh,
K109 509 rocket engine. All
what an
those
unusual
tubes.
looking aeroplane.
Some seat harness. Oh, he's doing some seat harness during the show today. If my eyes don't fall out of their sockets.
Yeah, Scott's a bit of a night owl. Doesn't like sleeping. Sleeping's for losers, there, Scott.
Wow.
That looks pretty cool plane, though. I like that.
It's just added some gussets and copper wire for now. More tubes and hoses later.
I have to say, Scott, your gusset is looking fantastic.
Very shiny gussets.
Yeah.
I'm pleased you said that, James, because I was just about to say I think they're outstanding if I knew what a gusset was.
Well, the bits that are outstanding, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the shiny bits.
There you go. Scott's just confirmed that God has promised him. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, God has promised him that he can rest when he's dead.
Yes.
So that's looking really nice, Scott. Is that P that came with the kit, or have you scratched that stuff onto there? That's looking lovely. Oh my.
Look, Tom says work in progress. 148 has our SH3HC kit. That's a work in
Wow.
progress.
With folded rotors. Nice.
Beautiful. Really beautiful.
That looks finished.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. The only thing that gives it away is the masking tape on the windows. But saying that, if you look at it, that could just be masked up for transport.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's fantastic. Lovely. There you go. Scotty's confirmed that that was scratched from foil.
Wow.
Wow, fantastic. That is beautiful. Very nice, Thomas. Very nice indeed. Look at this.
Mark took his 3-year-old Tamir 135th Abrams kit, and I finally totally remastered it from the ground up. Only the tracks to paint and spray on the old decal number and sign in my pics is the old kit versus remastered.
Lovely. Very nicely done, Mark. Very nice indeed.
Beautiful.
Lovely jubbly.
Scott is just saying there that Thomas's marbling work is superb.
What's that, sorry?
Scott is just saying that Thomas's marbling work is superb. Yeah.
Yeah. Concur. Oh, look at this. That's one of them robots.
Transformer, isn't it? Working on master grade Freedom Thunder.
Permission to slap him, Lim.
Permission granted. There's a finished beastie. How big's that going to be then? Huge.
It'd be a biggie, isn't it? It's master grade.
Yeah.
Didn't you say?
Yeah.
Masterworks. That's got all full moving bits and everything, isn't it?
Mm.
Fingers of the lot.
I think so.
Wow, look at it. I'm quite intimidated by making one of them.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Would you look at that?
Got back to the bench this week. 124 Atelieri Scania, Atelieri logging trailer, and crane, and lots of kit for services, photo etch and resin. Test fitted load on trailer, just need to add rear number plate and PE ratchet straps, but we'll have to put some clear plastic rod underneath to support the extra weight. Time to grab the cab. Finished
Nice.
and fitted.
Nice.
Very nice. UMP sander for scale.
Wow.
I like that. That's impressive, isn't it? Most impressive.
A.W. Jenkins as well. I see them on the road. Piece of useless information for you. Stuart's been working on his Revell 172nd F104G Starfighter. Few touch-ups done to do them primer.
Oh, Starfighter. Unusual wings. So you tell I'm not an expert in aeroplanes. Not an expert in anything, but yeah.
That's not an airplane, that's a jet.
Oh, wait a minute. Malcolm, that's where your tumbleweed went.
No, I'm liking that. That's a lovely aeroplane, Stuart. Oh.
And we got Chris with his scratch-built sandbags.
They're not sandbags.
What are they?
Nice.
Very
nice.
nice.
You showed us these just before the show, didn't you?
Yeah.
Made from that, what was the stuff again? You've been using?
Das.
Putty. Yeah.
That's
really good stuff, apparently. I've never used it, but I've seen others using it. It does look good stuff.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the first
fantastic.
time I used it, so that's why it looks so crappy, but I'll get it down.
I like it. Oh.
Oh,
what is
wow.
Spider.
Oh wow!
Progress so far on the Warhammer 40k spider.
that?
Oh, that is impressive, Ross.
What's it called? A demonkin venom maker or something. Let me have a look.
That's some good painting on that.
Awesome.
Demonkin venom walker. Very nice.
Mm.
Very nice indeed.
Wow.
Great colour choices.
Right, I know what my next kit is now.
No, it's
then.
not.
Is that after the Baneblade?
She can have the Bane Blade as long as she don't get one of them.
Why?
It's
wrong with
too
that?
much like a spider.
You don't like spiders?
No.
No.
Are you a
What?
screamer?
Oh yes.
I'm not.
Good to know. Thanks, Nat. Will you guys be coming to Telford next year?
No, not now.
Oh dear. Hopefully Telford will be on next year.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
No,
Fingers and toes crossed.
I'm supposed to be flying to Spain tomorrow.
Oh,
Are you still going?
No.
I don't know. Warhammer
No.
40k, but I've lost Medlock.
What's this one now? 40k
Lieutenant.
lieutenant.
Is it lieutenant or lieutenant?
Lieutenant's American. Lieutenant is British.
There's no F in it though.
No,
Cool,
it's still
cool,
pronounced
you're Welsh.
lieutenant. But that's nice as well.
yeah, very nice.
It's definitely lieutenant. Great base work as well.
No offense, I can't say it because I thought it was Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Dan.
And this is Ross's work in progress 148 P38 Lightning.
Nice.
I love
Nice.
that.
It's always an iconic looking plane, that one.
Is it a plane or a jet?
That one's got propellers, so it's a plane.
Oh, it's a plane.
Why is Chris muted? There we go. Chris is unmuted. Why were you muted, Chris?
Well, I guess you guys were tired of my voice.
We could never get tired of your
We'd never tell you to your face.
At least, oh, I know that.
Eric Graham. He's been working on his live stream on the Wednesday on a shed for his trains. So in
Nice.
his,
Wow.
That's cool.
I like.
Yes. Wow. So that must go all the way around his room
to
then.
get my railway work going on.
I need to start doing railways.
I need
Choo-choo.
a track laid from here to the kitchen so Natasha can carry on sending me coffee through.
Don't get any ideas.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
But then that just brings me them. So we've got David Powell. This
Big Dave.
His tiger. Is it a tiger?
It is, yes. It's a Tiger 2.
It is, yeah.
Or well known as the Royal Tiger or King Tiger.
Oh, and on a Dio as well.
Diorama as well.
Ooh. Cool. Oh, nice stickers, Dave. I like them. Especially that top one in the top left.
That one.
That's right, Lewis.
Oh, that one.
Can you drive a truck? Oh,
Yeah. Not very well. I drive it. It goes forward.
left or right?
Yeah, he-
Left or
Chris,
right?
he's
Other
never
left.
admitted to being good at it.
Your other left. Oh,
I thought I was going backwards.
Nat, did yours arrive?
Yes, they did. I messaged you, didn't I?
Did you? Probably.
I did, yes, because I liked the added title you put on our envelope.
That was it. Yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
calling me the boss.
No, he put Boss Lady and addressed it to me.
So there.
So the weathering is like 99% done. Maybe some pigments. Yes, no. Got to finish the figures. And something up the other black star decal, but it looks good.
Oh, that's an unusual looking Gundam.
What tank is it?
Nice. What scale is that? Because it looks bigger than 1/35th.
Pass. Doesn't say.
I like it. Great work on the figures, like.
Is that a Sherman?
It is.
I didn't know.
That's
I
a
just
jumbo.
wrote the childish grin on your face when we said you got it right.
A Sherman jumbo.
Sherman Jumbo.
Hmm.
echo, echo, echo.
Cheers, Chris. And then we've got Thomas with his getting some of the cockpit done on my SH3HC King. I think we saw these last week, didn't we?
I think we might have done, yes, because Thomas has posted the
Yeah,
finished product. Yeah, it's very nice. So Mark's Modeling Ramblings asking, where do you guys get your stickers made? I had mine made by somebody on eBay. There's hundreds of folks on eBay. I think first time it's more expensive because it's the first time they have to put it into the software and everything for the printing. I think after that, if you stay with the same person, it gets actually cheaper. So yeah, eBay, that's where I got mine done.
I don't have any stickers.
Cool. So thank you very much, Lewis. And
welcome.
of course, thank you everybody for sharing your stuff. It's been absolutely amazing yet again.
Cracking work.
Indeed. Indeed. So the post will go up in the next day or two for next week. So what are we up to now? So time is 21:29. So let's give everybody 10 minutes to see if they can guess what the title of the stream is referring to. Don't forget that's E equals American Refugee. Oh. So do any of you guys have any guesses on what it might be?
No idea.
You've stumped me on this one, Karl.
So a little bit of a clue. It's not really war related.
Oh, that's just throwing me.
I think the term refugee, no.
Not necessarily war, no.
Right, that's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm. It's sort of kind of in a roundabout sort of way, I suppose, maybe, but no, I don't think it is, to be perfectly honest. So we've got Mark's Modeling Ramblings guessing Einstein. Stuart Bremner's guessing Einstein. Well, I'll say it's not just a person. There's got to be some other context behind there. So there we go. Somebody has actually got it correct. They've got the full guess there, and that is Nim. Saying it's this day in 1933 is the day Einstein entered the US fleeing German anti-Semitism.
Oh,
So he was fleeing Nazi Germany, and he arrived in the US this day, 1933. So I suppose in a roundabout sort of way, yes, it is war-related, but not directly. So there we go. Nice one, Nim. Very well done again. I think Nim got it the other week as well. So there we go. Excellent. So of course it's going to be, I think it's James next week. So we all know it's going to be completely obscure and rock hard. But we shall see.
I won't touch that with a 10-foot electric kettle prod.
Oh, there we go. Oh dear.
Well, going by the standard of the pictures for Guess That Kit, we know it's going to be an interesting question.
Yeah. James will probably do on this day in history in the future.
We might
What
just
happens on this day 20 years from now?
Have you been reading my script?
For those of you who don't know, James is a traveller from the future.
I am.
Just not such a good looking one like the doctors.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's aliens.
Well, no, hang on.
It's aliens.
Back up. Let me just rewind that a minute, because I'm pretty certain you said not the good-looking one.
Not as good looking as the doctors.
Not as good looking, implying that I'm better looking or worse looking.
You might want to stop now, Nat.
Can I just say, you asked us to wake our kids up to do a voice recording.
No, that's incorrect. I asked you to do it if they could do it. You didn't tell me they were asleep. I did say don't wake them up.
You did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
To be
I
fair,
was
you did,
trained on that one, yes.
I said
That must
no,
have been
don't worry,
out.
because you said they're in bed. We'll ask them, and I said no, don't wake them up. Leave them be. That's fine. Let them sleep. Oh, you're so cruel.
But I thought, no, it's for a professional show. A professional has asked us to do it, so we will go and wake them up specially just for you, James.
What did Karl ask us to do it?
No, James.
You're
I'm
a
not
mean
professional.
one.
So Nim's saying she did actually have another guess that would have been still Einstein, but in the board debates at the Solvay conference. So yeah, you were right first time, Nim. Right first time. I think that was quite a big clue. E equals. So you would have started thinking about Einstein, and then it's just about Googling.
I started thinking about the Enterprise aircraft carrier.
Google Shui, then that's all it is. So we are currently sitting at 21:35. We have 22 people watching. We have 18 likes and 2 dislikes. So there we go.
how many dislikes?
So if you haven't said hello yet, please say hello in chat. We're not going to be here for much longer, so there we go. What was that, Steve? Sorry?
How many dislikes was it?
Oh, just a couple. So, James, Scotty's got a question for you. And he's saying, James, if you are from the future, please tell me Trump has had an aneurysm before his term ends. So has anybody been watching the new Spitting Image channel on YouTube?
No.
Not
On
really.
YouTube.
No? Go to YouTube, type in Spitting Image, and watch their new YouTube channel. They have restarted Spitting Image on YouTube. And they do a very good Trump and a very good Boris. So we have just had Osric 9000 join us. There's a name from the past saying, hello, new here, be gentle with me. Hello, Osric. You might be
Hi,
new
Osric.
here. Everybody here actually knows who you are, so welcome along.
Indeed, long time no see.
Sorry, James?
I said indeed, and long time no see.
Indeed, yes.
In answer to the question that was asked about Trump,
Uh-huh.
all I can tell you about the future, because I always have to be very careful about what I tell people
Yeah.
about the future, is that Boris and Trump have a baby together.
Just the one?
Just the one. It's all that's needed, trust me.
I heard that it was twins.
What's the lottery numbers?
1,
They are
2, 3.
Well, it wasn't our numbers for the Euro Millions.
I think that if it was your... see, James is the world champion keeping still.
and there's the numbers. So good luck with those.
So yeah, Nat, if I think you'd have won yours, if your numbers had come in tonight, I don't think you would have been on the stream this evening.
I would.
She would have been on a liquid of some description, but not a stream.
Yeah.
I would have got the 3D printers.
Malcolm, I'm not going to answer that, but yes.
I love it, Malcolm.
My secret is out. Oh my god.
Yeah. Thankfully, he didn't get the orange, but he did get the baldness.
I'll have you know I have a perfectly good head of hair upstairs beside the bed.
Yes. Yes. Right next to your real teeth.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Oh dear. So Nat, Ross is saying, I will see if I can find you a Venom Walker, as I know Lewis will really like it.
No.
Oh.
No, it will go in the bin.
I have to admit, even though I'm not that cruel, because I know how much of a wussy he is when it comes to spiders.
Oh, that laugh.
Whoopsie.
Oh dear.
Are you going to be nice to me now?
I am always nice to you, my little sweetheart.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Oh dear.
I'd hate to see what you're like when you really don't like her.
Well, I can show you, but
I dote on my wife every day.
I'm just grateful for my wife being in earshot.
I love my wife to pieces.
How many?
Not enough.
Sharpen that axe up then.
Keep trying.
Gotta quit hitting bone.
You do realise, Lewis, that there is a shortage of shovels this year, so you won't be getting a new one.
That's a shame. Can't even do
So,
it.
I am going to plug a little bit of something at the minute, because in 2 weeks' time, we have this coming up. So we're going to be plugging this on the show for the next couple of weeks. So October the 30th, 2020 at 7 p.m. UK time over on International Scale Modelers YouTube channel. There will, of course, be the, it's becoming a yearly thing now, the auction for Model for Heroes. So, as there's no Telford or anything this year, you should all have plenty of spare pennies. So, if you're not already subscribed, go over to International Scale Modeler, subscribe, get prepared, get ready for the auction on the 30th of October. I think if you go to the ISM page, I don't know if they've posted a kit list yet, but it's not going to be long until they do, so you can actually see what's coming up in the auction. But there's going to be some fantastic stuff. There always is. So, yeah, get prepped and ready. 30th of October, 2020, Models for Heroes charity auction. And there we go. Plug done.
Pluggity plug plug.
Pluggity plug plug. So, and of course, next week we are, of course, live again, but there's plenty going on in between us now and us next week. So tomorrow you can have a full day. You've got Malcolm first thing in the morning at 9 o'clock. Then we've got the morning parade with Mr. James Skiffins at 11 till 12:30. And then we've got the two lunatics coming on for the Sunday brunch. That'll be, of course, Colin and Dave. And then, of course, we've got Mr. Fox mid-afternoon, followed by, I'm not sure this week if Mike is on the in-between show, because I do believe that Dave's covered for him the last couple of weeks. So watch out for that one, because I'm not sure what's happening there. If someone types something in chat, let me know, because I haven't got chat up at the minute. And then, of course, we have Chris in the evening on Sunday. So a very, very busy day tomorrow. And then, of course, Monday we have the eModels live stream starting at 9 o'clock. And then through the week, we will have other people coming on different times. Ted does a show. Chris does another show. And some other people do some shows. I think there's some guy called Modelmaking Trucker does a show one night in the week, maybe. And Dexterous Crafter does a show on a Friday, is it?
Yep, Friday 8 o'clock with me and Jacqueline.
Yeah. So there's huge amounts of stuff coming on between now and next week. So tune in, show your support, thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever you feel like. So I think that is pretty much us finished, folks. I am getting tired now, so I think I am going to wrap us up there. So, as always, you guys and gals, thank you very much for coming along and joining in. And of course, all you folks out there in the chat, thank you for coming along and making this show what it is. Because without you in the chat, we'd certainly run out of things to talk about pretty sharpish. And thanks to James for that new little thing we've had this evening with Guess the Kits. Well, it's not really Guess the Kits, is it? It's Guess the Box Art.
Box art kits. It's a big mixture of all.
So, yeah, but yeah, it was good.
I'm just going to jump in very quickly. Oh, sorry. Mark's just saying what's Malcolm's channel for YouTube for tomorrow. And it is the Models for Heroes YouTube channel. It's the only part of the community in which is live on a Sunday. Because the rest, obviously, they have a Facebook page, the Models for Heroes Modelers Mech, but it is more for clients and volunteers. But I'm sure Malcolm would welcome anybody that would be willing to inspire and assist.
Indeed, yes. A very worthy cause it is too. So, thank you, James. Now, where was I?
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. It's all right. Needed to be said, but I've completely lost my train of thought. But that doesn't take very much. So yeah, we were wrapping up. So I was saying thank you for your new show, your new segment this evening. It was good fun. I think most of the people in the chat enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it went okay. I think it's
a little bit more organising for next week, and I think it'll be pretty good. So of course, thank you for Lewis for his segment, showing off all of your work. So
You're welcome.
That is us, folks. So I am going to wrap it up and say it's a good night from me, and it's a good night from them.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
These folks.
Bye.
See ya.
Good night, folks. Be good, be safe, and as always, keep making models. Ta-ta.
Bye.